Welcome to the lender training for Utah Housing Corporation, Utah's housing finance agency. Utah Housing Corporation was established in 1975 with a mission to provide affordable housing opportunities to Utah residents. Today, we will walk you through Utah Housing's homeownership programs and how they can help you assist Utah homebuyers. By the end of this training, you'll be equipped to navigate Utah Housing resources and guide your clients through the home buying process. This training will cover 1. Utah Housing's power lending purchasing, doc prep, and loan eligibility system. 2. Utah Housing loan programs. 3. Utah Housing down payment assistance or DPA second mortgage. 4. Grants or other assistance programs. 5. Locking interest rates. 6. Navigating the Utah Housing website. Take notes during this session, and if you have questions, contact Utah Housing at mortgage@uthc.org after the training. The Utah Housing PowerLender system is a vital tool for lenders, functioning much like a loan origination system or LOS. It allows authorized users to manage key tasks such as preliminary eligibility, locking rates, and preparing closing documents. You can find the PowerLender login by visiting utahhousingcorp.org, hovering over lenders in the main navigation, and clicking on PowerLender Portal. You will need access from your company's Utah Housing PowerLender administrator. Once you're logged in, there are a couple key tools. First is the preliminary eligibility. This tool helps you determine which Utah Housing loan programs your borrowers may qualify for based on the data the lender enters. The preliminary eligibility is an automated system, and if approved, you will be able to print an eligibility letter. Remember, the loan must also meet FHA, VA, or conventional loan guidelines. To create a new preliminary eligibility application, you'll click on Enter Preliminary Eligibility on the left side of the page. In the next screen, go up to the top left and click on Application, and then click on New in the menu. Preliminary Eligibility /Lock Request will already be selected, so you can go ahead and click Open in the bottom right. In the New view, click on the checkbox labeled Are you entering a preliminary eligibility? And then click on Enter or Edit Prelim Eligibility on the left side. Here, you'll be able to enter all the needed information. Towards the bottom of this screen, you'll see a section called Loan Program Eligibility. Here, you'll be able to quickly see which loan programs your borrowers are eligible for. Utah Housing offers several first mortgage programs that make homeownership more accessible to Utah residents. These can be found from the Utah Housing website. Again, hovering over Lenders in the main navigation and clicking on Matrices and Fact Sheets underneath Loan Programs. Once on that page, scroll down to First Home. These loans typically have a lower interest and a purchase price limit based on county and number of household members. Borrowers must be a first-time home buyer, with exceptions for a single parent or a veteran. A non-owner occupied co-signer is permitted, but they cannot sign the deed of trust or take the title. You can click on Matrix or Fact Sheet to get more detailed information on this loan program. In rare cases, borrowers who use the First Home program may be subject to a recapture tax if they sell their home within a certain time frame. However, Utah Housing has eliminated this concern by agreeing to reimburse borrowers if they are required to pay this tax. Detailed information about the recapture tax can be found on Utah Housing's website under Resources. Utah Housing offers other key loan programs, FHA, VA, and conventional. These loans are available to borrowers who meet FHA or VA or conventional guidelines with only a few Utah Housing overlays. These programs may permit the homebuyer to be a first-time homebuyer or a repeat homebuyer. Refer to the loan program matrices to look through each program and its eligibility requirements. Some programs permit a 1 to 2 unit home or a non-occupant co-borrower, which can help borrowers qualify for the loan. For each of these programs, the loan is a 30-year fixed rate with permanent interest rate buy-down options. Temporary 2-1 buy-downs are not permitted. The residents must be in Utah, and the borrower must occupy the home and meet specific credit score and income limit requirements. Properties eligible for these programs are single-family homes, townhomes, or condominiums. Refer to the program matrices for loan programs that permit a 2-unit residence or a manufactured home. Refer to the matrices for restrictions on renting. In no instance will Utah Housing permit short-term rentals, recreational properties, investments, or non-owner occupied homes. From time to time, Utah Housing may amend the guidelines of a loan program, as well as add or remove loan programs. Refer to the Utah Housing Lender webpage, matrices, and fact sheets for current programs and requirements. One of the biggest challenges for many home buyers is the down payment. The Utah Housing Down Payment Assistance, or DPA Second Mortgage, is designed to help borrowers overcome this hurdle by allowing them to finance all or a portion of their down payment and closing costs. The DPA program is available for all Utah Housing loan programs when closed concurrently with a Utah Housing First Mortgage. There are no additional qualifying requirements for the DPA loan beyond those of the first mortgage. The DPA loan is a fully amortizing second mortgage. Borrowers will make the first mortgage and the DPA second mortgage payment to Utah Housing Corporation. Same as the first mortgage, from time to time, Utah Housing may amend the guidelines of a loan program, as well as add or remove a DPA program. Refer to the Utah Housing Lender webpage, matrices, and fact sheets for current DPA programs. If your client's primary barrier to home ownership is cash at closing, the DPA loan can make all the difference. You can find more information about this program on our site on the Matrices and Fact Sheets page under Down Payment and Closing Costs Assistance. In addition to the Utah Housing DPA loan, Utah Housing administers other assistance programs and grants that provide additional financial assistance to eligible home buyers. These funds are typically limited and can help with down payments, closing costs, or interest rate buy-downs. These can be found from the Utah Housing website, hovering over Lenders in the main navigation and clicking on Grants and Other DPA Programs underneath Loan Programs. Information about these programs is always changing, so check back regularly for updates. You can always find a summary of recent revisions on the Utah Housing Lender Resources, Participation Documents, or Guide webpage. These programs are a great way to help borrowers who need extra financial support beyond what the standard Utah Housing programs offer. The PowerLender system allows lenders to lock, extend, and cancel interest rates with the proper authorization from their company. Here's how the process works. To lock a rate, you'll need to enter all required data in the PowerLender system. The system will then determine loan program eligibility and the interest rate. You will only be able to submit the lock request to Utah Housing if all required date fields are entered and the borrower meets eligibility requirements. If the rate lock is unsuccessful, simply click on the Lock Denied or Ineligible reason to troubleshoot and resolve the issue. You can also extend or cancel rate locks as needed. Be aware that extensions may come with additional fees, so communicate this clearly to your borrower upfront. To learn how to extend or cancel a rate lock, a detailed guide can be found by hovering over Lenders in the main navigation of our website and clicking on Extend or Cancel a Lock underneath PowerLender Instructions. Utah Housing's website is a comprehensive resource that you should familiarize yourself with to effectively serve your clients. Here are some key tools and resources available on the site. DPA and Loan Program Matrices. The matrices on this page provide program eligibility, property, and closing requirements. Participation Guide and Recent Revisions. This section includes the most up-to-date information on program guidelines and recent changes to Utah Housing Corporation policies. Loan Payment Comparison Calculator. Here, you can enter loan details to compare different Utah Housing loan programs and see monthly payment estimates based on factors like credit score and buy-down options. Forms and Documents. Access all necessary Utah Housing Corporation forms, including closing and processing documents directly from this page. You'll also find program checklists and detailed instructions needed to navigate PowerLender. Training Calendar. Utah Housing regularly provides Zoom and in-person training sessions. Upcoming sessions and other videos and resources are posted on the website under the Training section. Spend time navigating the Utah Housing website and familiarize yourself with the lender webpage to ensure you're fully equipped to assist your clients. In this training, we've covered the Utah Housing PowerLender system, which streamlines key mortgage functions like pre-eligibility, rate locking, and doc prep. Utah Housing loan programs, down payment assistance programs that help make homeownership more affordable by covering down payments, interest rate buy-downs, and closing costs. The process of locking and managing interest rates in the PowerLender system. navigating the Utah Housing Corporation website, your go-to resources for program requirements, forms, training, and much more. Remember, everything you need is available on our website at utahhousingcorp.org. If you need further assistance, have any questions, or would like to be notified each week of any program changes, contact Utah Housing Corporation at mortgage.uthc.org. You can also use this email to request a certification test. Thank you for your commitment to help Utah residents achieve their dream of homeownership. At Utah Housing Corporation, your role is vital to making this possible.